Hello, and welcome to Mr. Daughtry's weekly message. My name is Mr. Daughtry, a 7th grade social studies teacher at North Johnston Middle School in Micro, North Carolina. In this week's weekly message, we are going to detail the major events which happened over the past week. We are also going to detail the events which parents, students, community members, and teachers can look forward to over the next week at North Johnston Middle School. Let's begin with detailing the major events which happened last week at North Johnston Middle School. On Tuesday of last week, after Monday being a holiday, students returned back to school. We began in social studies class a Why Study History lesson that lasted Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Over these 3 days, students learned why history is important in not only the classroom but in their daily lives. On the athletic fields on Wednesday, our volleyball team and our soccer team were supposed to travel to Riverwood, but due to rain, it was pushed back to Thursday. Both teams gave good efforts in the loss to a good Riverwood volleyball and soccer team. Now it gets us to this week. Today, our soccer team and our volleyball team traveled down the road on 95 to Four Oaks. Our volleyball team came up short against Four Oaks, while our soccer team came out victorious in a 7-0 win. As we look forward to this week, Wednesday, our volleyball and our soccer team will have their first home games of the season when Benson travels down 95 to play North Johnston in Micro. On Thursday, our football team begins their gridiron season when they travel to Riverwood to face the Riverwood Ravens. A reminder that Friday is an early release for all students. As far as social studies class goes this week, today we did a lesson on the importance of 9/11 and a little bit of detail behind 9/11 at North Johnston Middle School. As I informed the kids, they were kind of at an advantage because I was a 7th grade student when 9/11 happened. So they learned about some of the experiences that I went through and North Johnston went through on that tragic September 11th morning. Tomorrow, we are officially starting our first unit of the school year, which is entitled Geography. Students will be learning about the 5 themes of geography tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then on Thursday, they will learn and review the continents and oceans and do several activities within their interactive notebook based on these. As we begin to push through the year, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me by email, by phone, however you see fit, by note through student. And remember, as we wrap up this week's video, make it a great day or not, the choice is always yours.